It's 2019, bro. Just do it like Nike.
All-Star Weekend in his home state of North Carolina. Came back with 2019 North Carolina. That's how he does it. Big, the designed by that cool daddy right there, he got the sauce drink. It was originally inspired by the streets of MJ German sports car.
After debuting in 1991 in the All-Star Game, he also won the championship that year to get his first ring in those Sixers infrareds. Then after that, he went to 2000, and it came out there in 2000. Then it came back out in 2010. Then it came back out in 2014. And now 2019. In 2010, it dropped 2 times. They dropped 2010 a regular, and then they dropped 2010 as a pack. Some of them had the original, which was the nubuck in the infrared color with the Nike in the back and reflection, and some didn't. The 2000 version maintained the Nike logo on the back, but didn't have the reflection. And the midsole was darker with the infrared, and on the lace lock, it only had the Jumpman logo. The 2010 model continued to have the Jumpman lace lock while swapping the infrared for a Varsity Red and the Nike Air Heel logo for the Jumpman logo. And it was visible clear Nike Air unit also became black for the first time. The second 2010 drop came also as a pack. It was with a white one also, and it reverted right back from the outsole being where it used to be clear, and then it turned it to dark. Or in the 2010, it went back to clear on the pack in 2010. Also, when it reverted back to the clear air unit outsole, it kept the Jumpman lace lock, and the Jumpman lace lock, having a little Jumpman on the lace lock, but it had no reflective detailing, and it came with the Jumpman logo on the heel. The 2014 version brought back the Jumpman heel logo and the reflective detailing, and added a vibrant infrared 23 accent. It maintained the Jumpman lace lock as well. Now, the 2019 version brought back the Nike Air in the back of the heel. Also, it brought back a lace lock and the infrared accents, and it maintained the reflective heel detailing and the nubuck of the original, crafted to a mirror of the 1991 interaction of the 2019 features the PU molded Southlighter. Yeah, baby. Yeah, these shoes right here, they look nice. When you look at them, like the design and how they came out with the material, it looks nice. Quality control though. Quality control from the sole going to the midsole, and from the midsole going to the upper, you're gonna see quality control on a lot of these shoes. I don't know if it's the lighting, I don't know if it's the hours, but we shouldn't be having no quality control at all. You know, it should be like a rare occurrence. It shouldn't be the norm. But the shoe is the nice shoe. I must admit, it's a nice shoe. It says the whole thing is a whole new buck. The underlay new buck feels better than and the part that's the 3 feels better than the back part, the going towards your ankle, going to your heel part. That material feels less. It feels more like a slick type feel, and more on the upper far as where the 2-3 is at. And yeah, towards the 2-3 to me is more where you feel more of the nice material you feel up on here of this new buck. The ankle going to the back is more on the slick, and as far as the toe is in the middle too, feeling like almost like a slick too, like a rougher slick up on there. So that's how they feeling on there for me on the hand wise. I'm going to check and see also. Let's see if these, cause they got these holes, the perforated holes. Do air can go through there? That's what I would like to know. And it seems like it's covered. Seems like it is covered. You might get a couple. Let's see towards over here. I actually think you're gonna get some air going right up in here towards this side, right on the lateral side. I think you're gonna get a little bit of air where the perforated holes is. Where the reflection part is not, but where the part is not reflective, where the perforated holes is, I think you're gonna get a little air in there. That's why I think you're gonna get some air in there. And where the pot is at, you're not gonna get no air there either. But it seems like, yeah, seems like the two what's called that's not reflective, with perforated holes, you're gonna get air going through there. So I guess maybe just let out some of that stinking air out of your feet. But I don't know how that would feel with rain up on it, or if you get it wet, maybe it might go through there. You might feel that. So just to take count on that. Otherwise than that, we're gonna get underneath and see it more about what on the phone action. These are reflective. Up on there, these are reflective. Both sides are reflective. The lateral and the medial, they both reflective. Nice shoe. This quality control, and they bumped it up. So that's it up on here. Thanks for rocking out. You're gonna see the other part going into it, right? Now this cameraman don't like the way it zooms out, but we about to go. We about to go to the camera action. Alright, baby. I had to switch it up. So now you get to see it by phone action. And like I was saying, you see where the reflective, that's where the pot is at. That's actually going around it. That's symbolizing a 2 around that stitching over around there. As you see that stitching there, going around it, that's supposed to symbolize a 2. And then that stitching right here, this is supposed to be a 3. That's what that pattern, this piece of pattern right here is supposed to be a 3. And you see the reflective there. It's not reflective there, I don't think, but still looks bug with the holes up on there. I don't know if you can stick your hand in there if you feel air. I'm gonna check that later. And you get to see the back of it more. On that camera, I don't get to see 100% back, but it gives you a different angle of certain things. That's why I'm just gonna start using both. You can see that back quality control needed. Looks kind of tacky right there. To me, everything should be nice and glossy black, and every color should be glossy. There should be no glue at all. This is like really shouldn't be glue. at all. That's glue there. I would say after a while, maybe with the water and everything hitting it at the time and time, it will go away. The midsole is consisted of a black, red, the infrared, and that like a white. And then underneath, you got the, what's it called on there? Icy with the black. And the Jumpman is red. Up on there. I like the 6 model. Only thing with the 6 model, at least the Carolina ones that came out last year or going into 2017, going to 2018. Those right there, to me, fit like you have a little room on there. You have room. So even though I don't know, I never tried a 10. I wear 10 and a half. I never tried a size different. Always tried my true size. So true to size. But I noticed you do have a little room. So maybe that's a good thing. I haven't really wore those thing yet. I never wore those Jordan 6s. I also got the Chinese one. And I never wore those, the 2018 ones. And I didn't wear it. You see the inside bed of it? Sitting inside that in bed is that nice little red carpet, and with the black logo and the Nike font and the Nike Air. So that's cool. You see the inside lining, shoe lining. It's regular material. Feeling like it's a regular material, like between like some type of like rug type material feeling in there. You get to see it in there. Not super cushion, but do feel fluffy in there, so it do got a little cushion in there. Inside there. Inside the tongue. It's regular material. Maybe a nylon. If it's not nylon, then neoprene. That looking like some off-white type thing right here. I don't know if they try to go with some off-white things. See how it look kind of naked up top. But all around, looks like a nice shoe. I want to like feel it. It actually feels good too. I'm not gonna lie, it feels good. So it does feel good. It feels good. Yeah, it feels good. Yeah, it feels good. So it feels good to the touch. It does feel good to the touch. They said it's nerve buck. I learned, looked on inside the Google, and then you see how this, they always have this on the 6s also. Most of the time it'd be textile material. I don't think they have it mostly, sometimes maybe leather, but most of the time I think it is this textile be right here. And then you see that Nike, you know, everybody like that Nike thing there instead of the Jordan. Me personally, I don't mind. I don't really mind it. I don't mind Jordan thing up on it because it is a Jordan, so I don't really mind it. I was never a fan of Jordan, the player. I was a fan of the skills, but I wasn't a fan of, hey, I liked the Jordan. I actually hated him. I liked it, the Knicks. I thought he, to me, got away with a lot of calls. You know what I mean? Even though he was the greatest player, at one time it was looking like WWF on the wrestling. It started looking like some wrestling type style with the calls. Like, all he had to do, if you wasn't beating them by a lot of points at the end of the game, if it was like a 1-point lead, all he had to do was drive down. He knew he was going to get the call. If you ain't calling him, they used to say back in the days, it'd be like ludicrous, and you know the referees will have problems and all that. You see these pieces up here. I think some of this also takes on the 8 type DNA. DNA took some in the 6 DNA, maybe. And you see how that design up here. Feeling the height up here. I don't know if it's all new, but it is what it is. They boosted 200 instead of leaving it to 190. That's what it is up on there. Who knows? Maybe because it says Nike, and you see how it says Nike. Also, the Jordan logo. So that's both. That's cool. Like, hey, we partnership. Nike, Jordan. And Jordan made them a lot of money, and Nike gave them the platform. So that's what it is. A cool shoe. And like I said, usually the 6s to me, it fit like a little bit more space up on that, on the long wise. That's to me. That's how it was on the Carolina one. I didn't actually try on the Chinese New Year one, so I don't know. And then also got the blue low ones that came out before. in 2016, the Seattle Seahawk color one. And those right there, I didn't try those on either, so I can't say how they fit. But that's what these are, the infrared sixes. You know it's raffle, so you know I'm going to have it on the raffle. These will be on the raffle. Alright, you'll see it on the description of what I wrote up down there. I'm not going to say it again. Peace, I'm out. Raffle, thanks for rocking out. Final analysis. The material, man, feels good. The nubuck feels good. If it's all 100% nubuck, I'm not sure, but it feels good. I found out that nubuck is actually more expensive than suede, even though they mimic kind of like each other, like twins coming out the baby. I forgot which one, how it is, identical fraternal, whatever way how it is, but they kind of like the same. But nubuck is more expensive part, and also nubuck is more of the outer of the I don't know what part of the calf, but it's the outer part, and they also have to treat it to make it that color because it actually comes out it's actually brown, and they got to treat it to make it that black color. All right. But it got quality control like a mother. Quality control is terrible to me, and I think they need to stop that. Especially they bumped this up $10 more.